Yo, yo, yo. It's your boy Jed Sanders here. And it's time to admit when I was wrong and to rub it in when I'm right. So last night's BMF fight, well, it was a shutout, man. That wasn't even a fight. It was a domination. Now, we can get more into it. We're going to talk more about that later because we got a whole list of fights to talk about. But one fight that we're going to talk about that I didn't even put in the prediction videos because, this always happens. I always put a fight in these recap videos that I didn't actually talk about. But Cody Garbrandt. Now, some of y'all didn't get to see the greatness that Cody was because, there was a point where Cody Garbrandt was, looked at as to be the future of the bantamweight division. This guy was going to be the next Dominic Cruz. And TJ Dillashaw shut that all out. And then TJ Dillashaw went and killed his own career by admitting to doing steroids, which everybody does steroids. You just don't admit to it. That's where you fucked up, TJ. But he's done fighting. TJ's out the way. But our boy Cody, he has not really had a great win since Brian Kelleher, I believe it was. He hasn't had a good fucking win in a long time. Cody ain't been looking good. And so he's fighting this young dude, Zhao Ling, something like shit like that. But he's a dirty fighter. Weird fucking dude, man. He was winning the fight, though. Throughout that fight, he was winning. He was striking out Cody. He probably would have knocked Cody out had he not been so like that the whole fucking time. Like, bro, if you gonna do that, press forward. Like, don't be doing this to like bait dude in. Like, do something about that. But anyways, first round, he landed a head kick on Cody's rock dude, and Cody got back up, was able to land an elbow, rocked him, but that was basically it. There was not much really that happened in this fight until the second round, in which Cody shoots for a takedown. And when he shoots, homeboy ducks down and boom, headbutts him. And he gets all pissed off at Cody, like, you in my head, like, it was an accident, bro. Calm down. So you can tell bro's a little salty about it because the next round, in the third round, this motherfucker hits Cody, kicks him twice in his nuts. Twice. And then he lands a fucking knee on him. A goddamn knee. So 3 times he fucking kicks Cody in the nuts. 3 goddamn times in the third round in a fight that he's winning. And so because of that, he loses 2 points. He loses 2 fucking points deducted from his card. A fight that he was winning, gone. Like that. And Cody comes out, he's all pissed off. He's like, ooh, but, he don't really do much with it. He maybe lands a couple strikes, but there's not much going on here in this fight, bro. Like, I'm telling y'all, there really wasn't much. And then, at the end of the fight, this dude, Zhao, lands a punch after the fucking bell. And so Cody gets up, he's all pissed off, and like, in this moment, I'm like, bro, you had a chance to do something before that, but, like, now you're going, like, yeah, whatever, man, whatever, Cody. But, anyways, so it goes to the decision, and Cody gets the pity decision, and that's got to be one of the weirdest fucking fights we have seen in a while. I mean, let's be real, man. Cody Garbrandt, bro, just hang it up, bro. Just call it done. Like, that shit was embarrassing. Not you going out there, but like that whole thing was just like, nah, bro. We done, man. You done, bro. Don't do this no more. But anyways, next fight was our first fight actually of our decisions on who we think is gonna win on predictions. Now, our first one is our boy Gregory Rodriguez versus Bruno Ferreira, the Hulk, RoboCop versus the Hulk. Now, I took RoboCop to get the knockout in the second round, and he got it in the first round. Now, they had fought before. Bruno had knocked him out in the first round, And I had said that in this next fight that I think Gregory will be able to catch him with his length, with his reach, and his power. I think he's a better fighter than when they first fought. Sure enough, caught him. And fucking homeboy looked good. Ferreira looked like he was ready, you know. But Gregory landed that punch perfectly. Knocked him out. One punch, done. That was it. So thanks, Greg, for pulling it off for me. But nah, for real though, congrats to Greg for getting that win. We'll see what's up with him next. But after that, my boy Michael Johnson. Oh my God. Look, we gotta clear things up, man. I told you guys that he was gonna have the faster hands. He did have the faster hands. He looked sharp. He looked good in that first round. I was like, my pick gonna hit. Let's go. But Drew Dober won't allow himself to lose like this. He won't allow himself to lose to somebody of this pigmentation. So, out of nowhere, bro, literally out of nowhere. Y'all can't say that, like, bro was winning the fight and then, like, this was, no. Out of nowhere, bro, his ancestors came to him and said, get that motherfucker. That's what was going on in the back of his head. He ain't look at it as another fighter, man. He's looking at him like, I am not finna lose to this dude. I ain't losing to this man. So, Drew Dober ain't ever beaten the allegations. Pulls off the fucking comeback knockout because he was getting pieced up. He really was getting pieced up in that fight. Y'all can't say that he wasn't. So, Drew Dober, man, you gotta beat a white dude next, bro. You gotta beat a white guy next. So, I guess Prepolek was the white guy. So, okay, we'll let it slide for that one, bro. But you gotta keep going now. You gotta keep it going. Can't stop. You gonna never beat these allegations, bro. So, any fucking ways. Yeah, that's that for homeboy. Sorry about that. I ran out of storage on my phone. But anyways, so I didn't clear this up all though. But on the first fight, RoboCop and RoboCop versus Hope. Damn, I'm all fucked up right now. I'm 1-0. Then because of fucking Michael Johnson versus Drew Dober, I am 1-1 on prediction. So, next fight, Rob Font versus Raul Rosas. Fuck, I don't know why I kept messing his name up, but went exactly how I thought it would. Rosas got him down, controlled the fight the whole time. Not much, but that's how I predicted it, and that's how it went. And even though I was right, it was kind of boring. I was hoping he'd get a finish, but like I said, I kind of expected it to go the distance, and won a unanimous decision. So good job, Raul. I think he might have some real problems up ahead of him though. So I don't think he'll make it to maybe title. I maybe it could be wrong, but I just don't see it. I think with guys like Petr Yan and Merab at the top, it's tough. So, but I think he could still make it pretty far. But so that puts me at 2-1 on predictions. Cool. Next up, we got Kyle Baralho versus Rainer de Ritter. Now, I had Kyle winning this fight. I thought he would win it by maybe a third-round TKO. And he almost finished him a few times in the first round. You know, he was landing real good shots. He came out aggressive, man. He came out like he was ready to fight. Like, he wasn't wasting time. He wanted to push the gas, and he wanted to push the pace, and he wanted to make sure that the Ritter knew that he was all in. And so he comes in, rushes it in, and then they both land a knee they both need each other in the fucking nuts. And Kyle reacted to it, and he started yoinking the motherfucking thing right there in the goddamn octagon. So, and the cameraman, that boy, he got it all on video. So, it was crazy thing to do on live TV, you know. But the Ritter landed a clean one. But they both hit each other. So, anyways, they get back to it. Kyle continues to land combos. He continues to land the better significant strikes on the Ritter. And I say the Ritter was landing some really clean jabs. But I think because Kyle was pushing the pace, whoever was pushing the pace was basically winning the fight. You know, in the third round, Homeboy got him down, but didn't really do much with it. So, but the Ritter gets him down. Don't do much. Controls the clinch. You know, has better clinch control in that round. And it's the end of it, basically. Third round, Kyle gets the Ritter down, and he's able to control the ground for basically the whole first half of the fucking third. And he closes the round out by landing better shots on the feet. And, yeah, so the win goes to Kyle Baralho. I believe it was a split decision, but or unanimous. I don't remember, but I called Kyle to win. So let's go, Kyle. We got that one. 3-1. Good shit so far. Now for the real gut punch, Holloway versus Oliveira. Man. Oh man. So. Well. It did not go the way that I thought it was going to go. Well, it went the way that I thought it would if Oliveira did what he was supposed to do, and he did. I thought that Oliveira was going to stand and trade with Max. I thought he was going to be more willing because of the title being a BMF fight. But I did say if he wanted to win this fight, not just some approval of casual fans, what he's going to do is take him down and try to submit him. That would be the way that I think he would win. And he won like that. But I thought he was going to sit there and say, fuck that, I'm going to stand and bang with him. And I thought he was going to actually trade with Max, which I think even in those moments, he kind of was out trading Max. He had the more powerful strikes. Every time he would hit Max, it hurt Max pretty bad. And there were a few times where Max would land a couple good combos, but it wasn't enough. He couldn't really get comfortable. He couldn't get his volume going. He couldn't get it right. So the fight was fought perfect for Charles. He executed it the exact way that he needed to win. And you know, he got on his back, almost submitted him several times. But Max was able to get out of a lot of those submissions. He was able to not stall, but basically get out of those positions and, stall out the round. And then finish it up, hoping that because every round starts on the feet, that maybe he could get his footing right. But Charles was a step ahead each round. I believe by the third round, man, you could see it in his face. Max Holloway was defeated mentally. He was out of there. He didn't train for the ground at all. I mean, he might have, but I think what he might have was expecting was more of a stand-up brawl. And so I think he got caught off guard by it. I think he wasn't expecting Oliveira to be so grappling heavy. And again, that's what I and a lot of other guys would assume would be the key for Charles, was to make it a grapple heavy fight. So by the third round, he rocks Max, and then with a knee, he rocks Max with a knee. My Paramount Plus actually went out while I was watching this, and then it came back to like halfway to the end of the round, and Max was already being fucking dominated on the ground. And then I saw the replay, and it showed him getting kneed and then fucking flipped over. My boy got done dirty, man. Dirty. So, but yeah, Max gets ragdolled by Charles for 5 rounds. He didn't really have a moment where he was looking good. He landed a couple decent shots, but not enough to do anything because, you know, he was a slow starter. He couldn't really get his pace going. Charles immediately said it and immediately let it be known that this is his fight and it's going to be fought his way. And it very much was. Congrats to Charles Oliveira. I was completely wrong on that. Mad respect to Charles, man. I will say, though, that for casual fans, for people that aren't, like, really into the sport like this, it kind of was a boring fight. Now, congrats to Charles. But the BMF fight is expected to be a hands-trading, striking fest. And although this is mixed martial arts, a lot of the times when you have BMF fights, you're choosing guys that are known for having decent strikes. You know, when you go back, you watch Nate Diaz, the way he beat up Donald Cerrone, the way he fought Marcus Davis, you know, the way he would box those dudes. And then same with Jorge Masvidal, the way he knocked out Darren Till. And, you know, he had hands, you know, he was seen, they were seen as people that had decent boxing. Same with Dustin and Justin, guys that go out there and they brawl. They don't shoot takedowns. They are not there to stall the fight out. They're there to throw hands, throw legs, kicks, knees, elbows, all of it. Again, Max versus Justin. But when they fought, all hands, all stand up, nothing but trading. So in everybody's mind, and everybody that was excited to watch this fight, what they were coming in and expecting was a stand-up striking fest. And as the BMF belt, that's kind of the history of what it was seen as, was two guys that don't care. They go in there, they go to war, it's over. And we've seen Charles do that against Michael Chandler, against Justin Gaethje. So the thought was he's going to go in there and do the same thing with Max, where the idea is that Max is probably going to drop him, probably hurt him, because if they're trading, Max knows how to pick his shots. But in this fight, Charles was able to rock Max. And instead of finishing Max, he took him down, was trying to sub him, wasn't able to get it, and kept looking for the sub throughout the fight. And I think, this is my personal opinion, if he would have finished Max Holloway in the first round with a knockout, or second round, any round really, I think it would have been more understandable. It would have been like, okay, like, he's the BMF. He just knocked out fucking Max Holloway in the first round. But if it's like, oh, he rocked him, but then he shoots and he stalls it out, is this even a BMF fight anymore? You know, like the way he fought, you would expect him to fight when he's fighting for the gold, for the championship, for the UFC lightweight championship belt, not for the BMF, the baddest motherfucker belt. You know, a belt that has history of being stand-up, heavy, striking fest. So, understand where the disappointment from fans are coming from, and from the casual base. It's mostly just because when you look back at it, this is what it was. Not this, you know. No offense. I love Charles. I'm a big fan of fucking the Bronx, but this was kind of the boring motherfucker fight. You know? No offense, man, but that's what it was. And so a lot of casual fans that tuned in, that were looking to become new fans, got completely put off. And so that's not a good look for the sport. I mean, it's a good look for jiu-jitsu. It's a great look for jiu-jitsu. They look dominating. You know, it made that side of the sport, that art, that form of martial arts look dominant. Which, if you go back, that's how jiu-jitsu's always been. And Charles Oliveira kind of brought life back to it in this win. So it's kind of sick if you think about it. You know, like, oh shit, at one point it was the most dominant, kind of died out, but now it's back up. So congrats again to Charles. That puts me at fucking 3-2. Man, my boy Max got not put out, but like his whole everything was tough. So but anyways, y'all like and subscribe, and y'all leave a comment. And thanks for listening to my rant, or not really rant, but like my whole perspective on the BMF situation and how I think some people might view it, and how fans might have interpreted originally. And because now it's in a new way, it's like, okay, so understand this though. It takes a bad motherfucker to completely dominate Max Holloway on the ground. So that's it. That's all. And until next time, peace.